Hey, yes. Money, yes. What are you doing?
Or to say, hey guys, it's Claus. Welcome back to the continuation of Is This Game Possessed? Those of you who watched yesterday's video got to see part 1, where we watched Afro Legion play 12 games. Well, highlights from 12 games. He played 12 games in his Type 4, super heavy, with the big, huge gun, the big howitzer derping gun. And he was treated to the most amazing special RNG in that session, where no matter what he did, no matter what he shot, bullseye, 0, critical hit, 0, we didn't even scratch him, and the little voice in your head starts to ask you,
What are you doing?
You wonder, what am I doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's just, if you want to watch yesterday's videos, you can witness some of these shots like this one here. What are you doing? And it wasn't just that shot. It was every shot in every game for 12 games. Okay? So the surprise is, and why this video is continued, is he played those 12 games in one session and then stopped and took a break. About 2 weeks later, he went back and played another game. One more game in the Type 4.
What are you doing?
And I'm going to show you that game now. And then I want you guys to let me know, is this game possessed? Because regardless of what the reasons are or how it works out, you have to admit that there are some strange things that happen in this game. Strange streaks.
What are you doing?
Phenomena that cannot be explained. So let's get right into it here and watch the last game. The video would have been too long yesterday if I made it was already 20 minutes, and some of you were complaining in the chat, well, the video's over 15 minutes. I can't watch that. It's just, you can't please anyone, Your intro was too long. Your intro was too short. The video's too long. Holy shit, guys. But I digress. Part 2 of Is This Game Possessed? Now, just to recap, yesterday we watched a session of about 12 games, and I pulled out the highlights. It was just a collage of cluelessness, just RNG from hell, like a demon himself had cast a spell on the tank that was being played. There was nothing that any player could have done. Shot after shot after shot, 0 rolls, ghost shells bouncing, and on the other hand, not bouncing any shots, ammo racks, just one of the 12 in a row, impossible. This is a game of streaks, but so anyways, Afro Legion took a break for about 2 weeks, and now he's rolled out again in this Type 4 heavy, after sitting the game idle for 2 weeks, and now he's driving into the middle of the map here on Glacier. So is it just going to be more of the same? I mean, look at the map. He's a super heavy. He's in the middle of the map on Glacier. Okay, so will he be dead in 2 minutes as he was in every game yesterday? And will he bounce all of his shots? Well, there is a conspiracy theory. But wait a minute. Well, let's watch his first shot here. He's just got a tiny little feather there. Oh. Are you starting to see what's going to happen now, guys? So remember, he played a 12-game session where everything went wrong. Just RNG'd up the ass for the whole session. Took 2 weeks off, and now is playing the tank again. Okay, let's see. No, it's not possible he'll hit this. So the conspiracy theory, and I've heard it from people, and this is just an example. When you get RNG'd up the ass, so the little voice in your head is just telling you to uninstall and walk away, and then you take 2 weeks off and you come back in the same tank. Do you guys find that when you come back after 2 weeks and you play one game, do you find that all of a sudden, instead of having the demon shoving it up your ass the whole game, the little angel lands on your shoulder and there's nothing that you can do that is wrong? That no matter what happens, it's just the dream game? Not that you're become a super unicom, or that you get ace tanker, or you all of a sudden have the mighty powers of circumflexes. But when you come back, you just, you take shots that otherwise would have just said critical hit, But this time they say critical hit and you do 400 damage. And when you feather the shot over the little ridge line that previously an invisible hitbox would have absorbed the shell and it would have just disappeared, this time it just arcs over gently and lobs into the roof of a tiger and he explodes. What is going on? Let's just enjoy. I could have showed you this game at the end of the collage of cluelessness yesterday. But I decided to make it a separate video. Oh, look at this. There's a guy heading up the hill. Do you think he can make this shot? There he goes. Yeah, critical hit up the ass for another 478 damage. So old Afro Legion's doing pretty good here in the middle of the map in a super heavy. And you're probably going to say, now, well, Claus, but there's no artillery in the game. Well, yeah, there is. He got hit by artillery. Oh, but there's only one. If there were three, he would already be stunned to death. Well, that's the whole point, eh? Well, why isn't there three in this game? Maybe it's because he took a break for 2 weeks? Because last time there was 3 artilleries in lots of those games. Well, I'm not sure about that. Now I'm embellishing. Yeah, you see, I'm just embellishing my own theories. This is bad science. You see, when you have a theory and then you embellish your own theory. But I'm allowed to do it because I'm an entertainer, and this is part of my artistic license stuff, you know. So, you know, it just makes it more interesting. But you guys have to conclude on your own. Let me know in the comments as we watch Afro. He's just gonna have a game where the voice in his head is going to be silent. It's not going to be telling him every shot. What are you doing? Did you see that shot? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, he's snapping those shots and killing enemies is what he's doing. The little voice in his head is silent in this game because it's almost like, I'm going to just throw out the theory there. It's almost like when you take a break and you haven't played for a while and you show up, that maybe somehow the game knows that, oh wait, this guy hasn't been playing. Boy, we want to make sure he keeps playing, and then the game kind of behaves. The game's nice to you. The game's like, oh, hi, you haven't been here for a while. Let's make this a pleasant experience for you, and let's behave like we're supposed to. You can shoot tanks and hit them and damage them. Welcome back, and we hope you keep playing. That's how the game behaves. But then when you're grinding something, because remember, for every guy that's the game is saying, oh, come, you know, you can shoot these guys, and the guys, there's the opposite side. The guys that are getting shot by those, you know, like that tiger that got hit, the little shot arcs over the hill, a little sliver of his cupola showing it lands, and he's there going, what the fuck how the hell did that guy hit me? Right? He's grinding. The game knows this guy's hooked. He's played 48 games in the last 2 days. You know, don't have to worry about him. Let's let all the guys we want to be nice to hit him easily. He can be the guy being trolled. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's a sophisticated system in which the game decides who it will be nice to and who it will not be nice to. It's called RNG. Well, it's not called RNG, but there's really nothing good going on. Get it? Really? Nothing good? RNG? I know, plus or minus 25% is what RNG is, but that, you know, that's the artistic license thing coming in again. Do you see what I'm saying? The whole question is, you can summarize it all. What I'm trying to say is this game possessed? Does it know? Is it a lot smarter than we think? A lot of people say, oh, you know, this isn't working, that isn't working. The matchmaker doesn't work, the RNG, it doesn't work, there's ghost. Is that the case, or is it working perfectly? Is it working absolutely perfectly? Is it possessed? Does it know? Why is Afro Legion having such a good game? And it's not, like I said, he's not a super unicom in this game. He just went out, rolled out, played a game. Just happens that he hasn't been on for a while. And he's having a pretty good game because he's taken shots and they've hit and they've done some damage. Which is, isn't that the way it's supposed to work? Let's watch the ending here. Let's watch the ending. Oh, critical hit. Oh, he just absorbed in the tracks over 1,000 from the Jagdpanzer. He must be having one of those days like, you know, you're grinding, are you? Big, huge TD. So guys, let me know in the comments. Share your stories. Have you had streaks of possessed nonsense followed by great games? Let me know your theories. And just, hey, check out the poll results from yesterday's video. Is this game possessed? 87% of you said yes. Share your stories. Fill the comments section. Let's read this stuff. I'm interested in knowing what you guys think. And just icing on the cake, guys. Icing on the cake. Check out his damage so far. 2,612. Remember that as we watch the ending of this game. There you go, victory. 2,612 damage. But how many of you were observant enough to remember this? Right at the beginning of the game, remember this shot? This shot right there? See that shot right there? Yeah, let's look at the post-game stats. 2,612? Yeah, right. 3,142. He hit that shot. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this game possessed? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Yeah? Money, yeah? What are you doing? What are you doing with criminals and corruption, you mafia? How many Polish people? What are you doing?